salute here pretty shortly. To thank you for coming out and staying with us right here till 11:30. Just want to remind you folks that McDonald's is open 24 hours on the served breakfast menu from 6 o'clock.
All the field underway now, just lining up behind the tyre ploughs, the Tyres Plus PT50 pace car.
But you've had a shocker with that, Trev.
I nearly said it, didn't I?
You said tyre power.
I know. I got.
And you said
I said tyre per,
and you said PT50.
No, I said BT50.
Oh, no, not in my ears.
PT50 was McCall's Navy boat.
It's the same colour. It's grey.
Hey, you're right. It is too.
4 wide salute, Trev. I want to thank everybody for hanging in to watch.
Speaking of getting things wrong and totally digressing right off the track, folks, give a big round of applause as they come round. The 4 wide salute for you, the fans here at Charlton Raceway, before we get underway with tonight's Queensland Sprint Car title. The 4 wide salute. Come on over there on the back straightaway. Let's hear ya. Come on, Toowoomba. Back to what I was saying, Wes, just for anyone who was wondering. Right now, the lights are out on the pace car. We are going to get down for 35 and find out who will be Queensland number 1. We go green. Far gets a jump. Murcott's asleep. Big Fender around the outside's got Brown and Murcott as well. He's back to 4th. Gesner bouncing. Someone's into the wall. It's Lambert. The yellows are on. The yellows are on, and Murcott will be thanking his lucky stars that Lambert has bought on the yellow, because Murcott, dead set, was a bunch up down the back. Past the Bunkle family canteen. Down to the stripe. Murcott's not going to get caught out this time. On the gas, Murcott takes the lead. Down into 1. Farr tries to go up the inside. Forceful move from Robbie Farr. Takes away the lead from Murcott. Brent April, yellow lights on again. Todd Wanless this time.
It's going to come alive in 35, Trev.
Farr starts to put some pace on board now. As they come down to the stripe, Murcott on the outside. Murcott steps on the gas. Farr down the inside. Murcott Farr into turn 1. Farr on the inside. Murcott on the outside. Look back through the field, everyone gets through turn 1. Brent April gets swamped. Brent April swamped there by all the cars behind. Oldfield, Reedy and Muir get past, but it's Farr, Murcott. McFadden sits there in 3rd. Lax high up in no man's land, loses the spot to Rooks. Now has got Dan Murray in behind. Further back, it's Gesner on the outside and Tippett. Brian Mann there, Kratzman as well. Field sorts themselves out. Oldfield and Muir fight over 4th spot. McFadden still 3rd, Murcott 2nd. Farr's running. He's off to the races and sets. Catch me if you can. Farr already got the length of the back straight over Murcott. Very, very dusty out there and slick with 31 laps left to run. Look at the battle for 3rd. Muir gets into the back of McFadden as he slow off turn 4. Muir goes up the top. 2 young chargers that like running the high side. No room for both of them up there. McFadden gets up. Muir there now as well. Down the bottom is Oldfield. Reedy as well. Brent April there in front of Lack. Then it's Rooks, followed by Gesner, Murray, Tippett, Johnson, Kratzman going past Mann, Wallace, Lambert, O'Connell, Far now up into traffic. There's a chance for Murcott to make some ground. Far's not hanging around. Straight past Lambert and O'Connell. On the back, straight into turn 3. Murcott trying to catch back up the far Oldfield. Oh, looks like a bit of an oil fly there for Denny Reedy. Spewing some oil out of the catch tank. That'll blow itself out fairly quickly, which it has. But just some oil spilling out onto the headers for Reedy. Black's got past Brent April. Robbie Farr now looking to get past Brian Mann. He's got Wallace and Kratzman. Manny though holding Farry up, allowing Murcott to charge around the outside of Kratzman. Then he's got to find a way past Wallace. And he'll be back on the back of Robbie Farr. Farr goes past the start finish line with 25 to go. Mann and Johnson are in front of him having a ding-dong battle. They're wide across the racetrack. Farr now goes on the inside of Brian Mann. He tries to go around the outside of Steve Johnson. Murcott's got to get past Wallace and he can take the fight up to Farr. Farr now gets past Johnson. Murcott down the inside of Wallace. McFadden's still third. Here comes Oldfield into the wall on the back straight but keeps going. Muir slipped back behind Danny Reedy. Peter Lack, Brent April. Then we go back to Gesner, followed by Rooks. Murray. Kevin Tippett, Brian Mann. Robbie Farr, Murcott now not run nose to tail, but Murcott can see Farr inside. Tippett down the back. Brian Mann going round the high side. Farr following suit. Tippett stays down the bottom. McFadden, where's Oldfield? Trying to find a way past Todd Wallace. Robbie Farr tries to go down the inside of Brian Mann. Can't do it there. Manny goes round the outside of Dan Murray. Murcott's starting to make some ground, so is McFadden. Oldfield stuck behind Stanley Johnson. Danny Reedy coming in to put pressure on our 4th place racer. Brent April and Peter Lack still run nose to tail. Gesner gets past the car there of Anthony Lambert. Farr and Murcott almost run nose to tail. Farr now moves to the top side. Gets past Dan Murray. Here comes McFadden. McFadden got some pace on board. Oldfield's been passed by Reedy. You are now looking to put some pressure on the Void Contracting 20 car. Manny's still ahead of Robbie Farr. Muir still there in 6th, but up against the boards in turn 1. Farry now gets past Brian Mann. That's what he was trying to do. He's got past. He's got Paul Rooks in sight now. Rooksy's up the top. Farry's down the bottom. Where's Farry going to put a pass on Rooks? He goes to the outside. Rooksy drifts up. Takes away the front of Robbie Farr. Murcott's got past Brian Mann now. Where's James McFadden? McFadden falling back through the field.
I know McFadden got tagged on the back straight, Trev, as the car went past his inside, spun him and turned him around, and he's come to an abrupt halt. I'm not too sure who it was. I'll come back to you with some info. 15 laps to travel, Trev. Was that 16? 15? I think it's 15.
Yellow lights out. We'll get a start this time by Farr, Murcott, Reedy, Oldfield, Muir, Lack, April, Gesner, Rooks, Mann, Murray, Tippett, Wallace, Johnson, Kratzman, O'Connell and Lambert. We go back to green. Farry gets the jump. Opened up a couple of car lengths on Dave Murcott. Reedy almost stopped mid-track there in turn 1. And Oldfield went blowing by down the bottom. Muir couldn't make the pass, but now tries to go the high side. Where's Fari? Fari's down the back past the Buckle Family Canteen. He's up on the top side of the racetrack. 13 laps left to go. Murcott gives chase. Oldfield, Reedy and Muir fighting over third and fourth. Oldfield's got third at the moment. Gesner's got past Brent April. Brian Mann's done the same. Black's got away. Fari catching up to the traffic. Muir's got past Reedy. Up into fourth. Reedy's fifth. Sixth is Lack. Seventh is Gesner. Brent April's gone back to about ninth. Fari's got past Lambert. Look at Muir now, starting to hunt down. The car of Luke Oldfield. Far now behind Stevie Johnson. Far goes around the outside of Johnson. Murcott trying to use the traffic to his advantage and close the gap on Robbie Farr, but Farr threading the needle quite safely at the moment. Muir's coming back to Reedy. Gesner's under fire from Brian Mann. Farr there on the inside of O'Connell. Murcott. Farr gets through and O'Connell. Murcott now trying to chase down the high-tech oils car. Murcott on the high side. There's 7 laps to go. Farr gets up the top on Dan Murray. Can he get around the outside of the Pertec car? No, he can't. Murcott gets O'Connell. Moves a bit closer to Robbie Farr. Wallace and Rooks are fighting side by side. Farr gets around the outside of Rooks. Makes the pass. Murcott's got 2 cars between. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much. Yellow light on again. Yellow lights out. Farr, Murcott, Oldfield, Reedy, Muir, Lack, Mann, Gesner, Tipman, Wanless, Rooks, Murray, O'Connell, Johnson, Kratzman, Lambert, and April at the rear. That's the way we go back to green with 6 laps left to run. Robbie Farr's on it early. Murcott follows suit. Oldfield in third. They cross the cone. Reedy's down the bottom. Muir's on the top side. Muir, can he get past Reedy for fourth? Reedy's down the bottom. Looks like Muir might have got him. Farr's off and running. Oldfield trying to catch Murcott. Down the bottom, bounces across the hole. Gesner's lost a spot to Kevin Tipman. Dan Murray fighting with Paul Rooks. Kratzman goes past Lambert. Farr leads. Murcott, Oldfield, Muir, Reedy, they've spread out. Then it's Lack, Mann, Tipman. Only battles are down the back of the field. 3 to go. Looks like Farry's got this one in the bag. 2 this time by Farry up in the traffic. Almost. Lambert got unsettled and Farry propped. Almost stalled the car. Murcott's through on Lambert. So is Oldfield. White flag out. Half a lap to go for Robbie Farr. Through turns 3 and 4 on the outside. Checkered flag and Robbie Farr back-to-back Queensland titles. Murcott second. Then it's Oldfield, Muir, Reedy, followed by Lack, Brian Mann, Gesner, Tipman, Wanless, Murray, O'Connell, Brent April, Rooks, Johnson, Kratzman. That's the way they finish. Final 6 laps, 127.83. Folks, put your hands together for our back-to-back Queensland champion, Robbie Farr. Second to Murcott and third to Luke Oldfield. A great drive from young Luke Oldfield. Cars are at the scales. We'll get them over here very shortly for the presentations. But folks, thank you for sticking around here at Charlton Raceway. It's been a long night and a trying night for everyone concerned, but thank you for sticking around. And please come on down to the pits, have a burger and a drink and a chat to some of the drivers.
On you, Robbie.
Hope to see you. If you are leaving us, please be careful. And we hope to see you back here next Friday night for the Australian Lightning Sprint title and also the big modified production race here at Charlton Raceway. But please be safe. Sticking around, we're going to have the presentations very, very shortly.
Trev, you take a well-earned rest for a couple of seconds, as these guys have been definitely built for speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this full throttle thrill show that is World Series Sprintcars. Well, folks, they've come from far and wide for this one. Three of the best that Uncle Sam can slam down, and some fearless Aussies getting ready to get it on. We're about to go hot lap, and the track is in excellent shape. You're about to feel the ground pound, folks, as we get ready to rack 'em and stack 'em for hot laps.
Dirt racer, who's gonna set quick time? Who's gonna stop this race at the head of the line? Racer, it's gonna be all night. Dirt racer, you got it all on the line. The whole wide world will know your name when you're standing there in victory lane. Dirt racer.
Well, General John Day leads them around to the U-Butte as we get set for the four wide select.
All right, Wes. Trophy presentation time. Finishing third tonight, driving for Voigt Contracting. Put your hands together for Luke Oldfield. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Great drive out there. Mate, a bit tough. We saw you slap the wall on the back straight there sort of early in the race and managed to keep it off. Usually they do the wall of death climb up there, but you managed to keep it under control. And did that just tighten it up a little bit for you?
Yeah, it must have done. Yeah, I give the wall a bit of a tag there a few times there, but yeah, kept it straight enough to keep it going. And I was a bit worried there for a little while, but yeah, great racing with everyone out there. Very technical track, you know, you're off your line and you miss a bit of lose your run out of the corner. So big thank you to Voigt Contracting for Steve Voigt. Thanks, mate, for a great drive and great gear. All the boys, Andrew, Brendan, Dad, Mum, Tish, and everyone else involved with us, thanks very much. It's great to be out here and hope to be back again.
Mate, well done. You're taking like a duck to water to it, and I think you're going to have a pretty good career in sprinters.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, congratulations to Robbie and Dave Murcott. Yeah, great race. Thanks to everyone coming out, and thanks to Toowoomba Speedway. Thank you.
Well done, mate. We'll get you to jump up on the podium there in third spot. In second tonight, driving for Mainline Dynamometers. Put your hands together for Dave Murcott. Congratulations, Dave. Well done. Mate, fairly tough out there tonight. Farah he was away at the start, but traffic, he got held up a bit and gave you a bit of a chance, but always managed to get one or two cars in between you.
Yeah, Robbie did a great job. Professional driver. He's no shame in running second to him. We don't like running second to him, but it happens again. But they had a fast car out in front, and we probably didn't quite have anything for him in open track, but we're just waiting to get a bit of lap traffic. But every time it got interesting, the yellow flag came out. So it's our first night out, so we're happy to take second. It's good for the whole motorsports team and Mainline, and Dave's done a big job over the off season, got some new cars ready. So we'll hit the ground running.
Mate, a bit of honesty, the first start there, did you get caught out where you were asleep, or you just didn't get any traction?
No, I just didn't get any traction. I was obviously right in the wrong spot of the track, so it was note to self, don't start there again. So I made sure I got it better the rest of the time.
Well done, mate. Congratulations once again on finishing second. We'll get you to jump up on the podium for us. And finishing third tonight, back-to-back Queensland titles. Put your hands together for Robbie Farr. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Another trophy on the cabinet.
Yeah, mate. Really, we're really happy with our start of the year. It's only our second race, but pretty good. Mackay last week, or the other week, just got in a bit of trouble and fought back the best we could. But just happy with the team. The team at the moment's just working really well together, and making the right decisions with the race car, and that's obviously making all the difference on the racetrack. So got a really good car at the moment. I love that car that we've got now, and hopefully we can just keep our momentum into Christmas.
Great debut for new sponsor High Tech Oils. Great way to start the season. Back-to-back Queensland titles.
Yeah, exactly. High Tech Oils is a fantastic sponsor of ours, and as all our sponsors are, with all kind of Amir and everyone that helps this team out. So, good team. We're looking forward to the year. It's only the start. It's going to be a long road. It's it's a long, hard season. We do a lot of miles through the year, and so far so good.
Looking forward to defending the World Series crown, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see the East Coast Pipeline race team, go back to back with that. That'd be sensational. So it's going to be a hard year. Going to be World Series is going to be as tough as ever this year. So we'll want to be on our game, but so far so good.
Mate, congratulations once again. Well done, and here's a nice pile of flowers for you as well, buddy. Folks, put your hands together for Luke Oldfield, Dave Murcott, and Queensland champion Robbie Farr.
Well, Trev, what a night. It's been an absolute cracker. And, of course, Robbie Farr goes back-to-back with Queensland titles. Folks, on behalf of Trevor Petts and everybody here at Charlton Raceway, thank you very much for coming out. Remember, two-night show next weekend, Friday and Saturday night, all the action here at Charlton Raceway. On behalf of all the officials here and everybody else, have a very safe and pleasant trip home. And we'll see you next weekend for 2 nights of thunder here at Charlton Raceway.